It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. And this, a pivotal Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. From American Airlines, taking on the back-to-back defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. Hello again, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, as we focus on the Mavericks coming into play, they took 2 big steps forward on the road, winning both those first 2 games. Now they come back home with a 2-0 lead already in their pocket.
And this has been a one-sided series so far, and not in the way we even expected. I mean, what a position to be in. Get 2 wins on the road, now you're coming home already up 2-0 with a chance to put a stranglehold on the series.
To Hardaway. Doncic to Hardaway. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. Fires the 3, shakes free, and hits.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain 3s.
Curry to Wiggins. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. Here's Curry with it up top. Down by 1. Throws it up. Flushes down the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Hardaway. Knocked loose. Powell. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. Doncic. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Here's Barea. Down a point. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Green. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Mavericks with the possession. Hardaway tosses. Curry into the front court. His team up by 1. Terrific vision. Good. Off a spin.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Hardaway against Andrew Wiggins. Barea, defended by Draymond Green. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. And the reward, he's going to the line.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Curry with the basketball. Leads just a point. To Green. Short jumper won't go down. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Hardaway to Luka Doncic. Falls loose. Look at him on the deck. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Here's Barea. They trail by 1. To Luka Doncic. Hardaway. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good. It's Steph. To Green. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Green. Has a look. Won't go. He needs some luck. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Here's Barea. Down 3. To Hardaway. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Green. To Thompson. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Barea matched up with the 2-time MVP. Doncic. To Hardaway. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Now a shot by Thompson. No good.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket, and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Doncic.
The NBA Playoffs 2022-23 round games and highlights will be coming up next on the Inspiriverse Network channel.
Has a chance. Powell. Shot off the mark. To Green. Thompson. His first effort off the mark. Here's Barea. Looking to make something happen.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row. Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 1. Wiggins. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, that's how it's done.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Doncic. To Hardaway. Doncic. Has a look. Powell. Shot off the mark. Green.
The NBA Playoffs 2022-23 round game 3 is now live streaming on the Inspiriverse Network channel. Seed 3 Golden State Warriors, Seed 4 Dallas.
Player of the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. 4-3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Deep two there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Brunson, and he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Warriors have the basketball. Wiggins to Curry. Probing the defense. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. Nice pass to set things up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an off.
Wiggins to Curry. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
It didn't hurt him this time, but defensively, you got to prevent him from even catching the ball to begin with.
Brunson. He throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Lee. The jumper's off the mark. Curry into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot won't go. Wiggins to Thompson. Wiggins to Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, Klay Thompson, 3 for 6 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Deep three at the buzzer. That's the end of one here in game number 3. Jay and I return in a moment. This is the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson buries it.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
To Lee. Has a look. A tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
To Thompson. Trying to cash in. Shot by Thompson, no good. Bradley to Thompson. Dwight Powell snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Rejected.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Going the other way. Green to Thompson. Has a chance. Shot by Thompson misses. Bullock. Green always looking for the steal. Golden State at the controls. Dwight Powell pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Knocked loose. Lee. Has a look. Doesn't get the bounce. Bradley. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Thompson. And count the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Screen coming. Possession lies with Golden State. Bradley to Thompson. And the rebound belongs to the Mavericks. Burke with it. Down 5. Trying to cash in. Powell. Shot off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Thompson to Green. Down low Thompson. Able to convert inside. Not that time. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team up by 7. To Green. Now a shot by Thompson, no good. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Draymond Green. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Here comes the screen. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Thompson. And scores. Strong take.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Dallas owns the basketball. Probing the defense. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Thompson. Bradley to Curry. J.J. Barea sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Doncic. Fine to shoot. For 3, not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
Thompson. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
From the painted area, won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Curry. Green. To Curry. Thompson. Klay Thompson is going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. First one, count it.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Second to 3, got it. Three for 3. Nice.
Right back to you.
Dallas has it. Here comes the screen. Barea sizing up Draymond Green. Doncic. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Curry to bring it up. Lead stands at 7. To Green. Bradley. They'll get it down to Thompson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. And stuffs it home.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Warriors have it. To Curry. Curry. Thompson. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Hardaway to Luka Doncic. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He misses. Here's Curry with it up top. The lead is 11. Has a look. Shot by Curry, no good. Here's Barea. He'll run the offense. To Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Hardaway, here against Steph. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's an 11-point game. The pass set it all up. To Luka Doncic. Hardaway. Doncic to Hardaway. Shot clock violation. Substitution being made in this one. Green to Thompson. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Avery Bradley. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Hardaway to Luka Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. And that's rebounded by the Mavericks. Long key from three-quarters court. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Jalen here with your halftime report. The Warriors dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Mavericks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Steals.
The Dallas Mavericks are trailing so far, and that's mostly due to sloppy ball handling. The ball security needs to improve if they want to stay competitive in this matchup. The problem started early, and it didn't improve in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Dallas with the possession. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from the lane won't go. Thompson knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Luka Doncic. Here's a chance from long range. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Barea, defended by Steph Curry. Over to the right side. Hardaway. To Luka Doncic. Has a chance and scores on the step back.
Here's what's brilliant about Luka Doncic. Everybody thinks that you need to be fast or be able to ISO somebody and create your own shot with your speed or your athleticism or your explosiveness. That is not the case. Doncic is 6'8", 230 pounds. Put that smaller guard on your hip, post him up, walk him down, shoot shots over the top. If you have an uncanny style of play, that game can reward you a ton in this league.
Score.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Mavericks with the basketball. Draymond Green with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Hardaway takes aim at Steph Curry. Deep left corner. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Hardaway. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
No, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Luka Doncic. Shot clock winding down. Short jumper stays out. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. The shot almost. To Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Doncic. Powell, shot off the mark. Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Mavericks with the possession. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Thompson to Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's now 4 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Hardaway. Doncic. To Hardaway. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 80% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Curry to Green. Oh, he had him there for a second. Courtney Lee tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
That's out. Last touch by Draymond Green. Time to shuffle things up. Lee. To Luka Doncic. Powell sizing up Draymond Green. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Wiggins to Curry. Thompson to Wiggins. Fires the three, and Boban there to take in the rebound. To Luka Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. Lee. Gets it in the left corner. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. To Curry. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Another follow. Stays out. Here's Barea. Down a bundle. To Luka Doncic. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. To Green. Curry. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Has a look. And the rebound comes down to Curry.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Barea here against Steph. Here comes the screen. Doncic goes to the left side. That's going to be out of bounds. New blood coming in for both sides. He's denied.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lee with the basketball. His guys down big. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Slam dunk.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Bradley. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Dinwiddie. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. To Thompson.
Wait on it.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
To Dinwiddie. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Bradley. Down low Thompson. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
First one goes down. And he makes them both.
Here we go. I got him.
Here comes the screen.
Wait on it.
The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
How many times did we see this last year for this Warriors ball club? You know when that third quarter arrives, you better bring it because that's when they take it to another level.
To Thompson. Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. Now it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump. Dwight Powell sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Burke with it. He'll run the offense. Powell against Klay Thompson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Klay Thompson at the line for two shots. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh, I see you've been working out, huh?
15-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And Jay, no surprise, the defending champs in complete control.
Ed, we call that first-class problems. Just too many weapons, and the rich keep getting richer. When you have 5 All-Stars on one team and then an NBA Finals MVP as well, that's a good problem to have.
To Thompson. From long range. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Dallas owns the basketball. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Iguodala to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. To Bradley. 4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Draymond Green rejects it. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. To Luka Doncic. Dallas with 4 to shoot, trying to cash in, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just made BJ the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. For 3, that out of his range and no good. To Bradley. Luka Doncic slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Draymond Green. He is 3 for 7.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Beyond the arc for 3. That's not his range. It's no good. To Green. To Bradley. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Avery Bradley with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. It's good, has the hot hand, and a 4-point play. Dallas has it. Doncic. Takes stock of the floor. Barea here against Steph. Hardaway. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Curry to Bradley. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Hardaway to Luka Doncic. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Doncic. Powell, shot off the mark. Wiggins, they'll get it down to Green. turns and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Hardaway. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
To Green. Bradley to Green. Wiggins can't connect. Steph Curry, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Luka Doncic. Hardaway, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Lets it fly from long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Wiggins to Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Green can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Hardaway to Luka Doncic. To Hardaway. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. To Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the bucket for 2. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Doncic. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Powell, shot off the mark. Bradley to Green. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curry doesn't have the touch. No good. Here's Barea. His guys down big. Doncic. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Just not going down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Hardaway goes to the left side. Baseline drive. Shot from in close, no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Bradley. Avery Bradley looking good. 4 for 5.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Curry has it to Bradley. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here's Barea. Down a bundle. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Knocked loose. Powell sizing up Draymond Green. To Bradley. Short jumper. Oh, and a putback.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Doncic. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
J.J. Barea with a chance at a 4-point play for his career, 79% at the line. Free throw, good. He's able to polish off the 3-point play. Warriors basketball. Bradley to Curry. To shoot for Golden State. Curry misfires and a putback slam. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
All right.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Draymond Green. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory. They've taken a commanding lead in this best-of-7 series. 3 games to none. 1 victory left. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Mavericks lost this game long before the final buzzer. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Check out the leading scores for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Assists.
The Golden State Warriors showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.